Here the subject is AC machines and the topic is single phase transformers. Here we are discussing the introduction of transformer and working principle of single phase transformers. So here the objectives are, on completion of this period you would be able to know the importance of a transformer and features of a transformer, working principle of a transformer. So now see here in this, see in this overview of the electric power system. So here this is the here this is the here this is the power generating station, and from this power generation to the here we require the voltage to step up. So we are using this transformer. This transformer, from here we are step upping, and then we are sending that means transmitting the power over the transmission lines, and from these transmissions to we are going to distribution lines. This is the distribution lines. So these distribution lines too, we can distribute the voltage up to our requirement level. So this distribution is station here after this distribution to the pole to home. This is the procedure how to acquire the power from the how to get the power from the generating station to the home. So here in this case we have many apparatus, substations, and some important apparatus. Here this is the generating station. So here the transformer, and this is the substation. These are the transmission towers, and these are the transmission lines, wires, and here also step down transformer station. So from that step down transformer station to here the distribution station, and distribution to the poles, and poles to the home. Here some apparatus are transformer, towers, and switch gears, breakers, transformers, and here also step down transformers and poles, lines, and different type of services. So we are very important discussing in this regarding in this class only need of transformer, and and introduction of the transformer, and function or working principle of transformer, how it is placed, where it is placed, why it is required. So see here, next one is here the transformers is in previous years is 20 years old. The first transformer of the world is small watt, small rating. That means here we are used here 60 watts, 4.3 by 46.5 watts, 18 hertz frequency. That is single phase shell type and dry type use. So here in 1885 it is patented by Hungarian Engineering Works in Gans. So here these are the different. So see here Carle, Jipernosovsky, and Titus Otto Blatty, and Milksa Dairy. So here Blatty coined the name transformer. Blathy coined the name transformer. Here, so in 1831, Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction discovered in 1831. After 1864, Maxwell's equations for mathematical models of electromagnetic apparatus formulated in 85. That means in 1885, the first real transformer single phase patented. In 1893, the first three-phase transformer was used in Helson 9.6 kV voltage. So transmission system in Sweden, it is dry type three-phase transformer. It is manufactured by the ASPA. So here in 1900s, so oil immersed transformer. Here and see here 93 in 1893 is so dry type, and 1900 is so oil immersed transformer was introduced. So now the transformer, what is the meaning of, or what is define the transformer? How can we define the transformer? Here, this is a device. See here, this is a device. It is a stationary machine or stationary device. So here, a transformer, this transformer is a stationary electric machine which transfers electrical energy or electrical power from one voltage or one voltage level to another voltage level. Here it convert electrical power to electrical power, but the somewhat so difference is, what is that? Here it converts one voltage level to another voltage level. This is the transformer. So a motor, so in generally, so motor, what can it do? Motor can take the electrical power and it gives the so mechanical power. So here a motor converts electrical power to mechanical power. So a generator what can it do? So it can do it takes the mechanical power. Generator is taking mechanical power and then it will give the electrical power. Here the electrical power to mechanical power, the motor is electrical power to mechanical power, and generator converts mechanical to electrical power. But here in this transformer, it is a stationary, it converts electrical power to electrical power. Here electrical power to electrical power through the magnetic media, and it converts one voltage level to another voltage level. So here one voltage level to another voltage level. Now here the transformers, unlike in rotating machines, there is no electrical to mechanical energy conversion. Here there is, so here unlike rotating machines, there is no electrical to mechanical energy conversion. Here only it is converting electrical to direct electrical. So no conversion of mechanical to electrical to mechanical. And here also a transformer is a static device and all currents and voltage are AC. So when we are giving the supply to the transformer is only AC. It converts AC to AC, not AC to DC or not DC to AC. Only AC to AC. The transformer of energy takes place through the magnetic field. The transformer of energy takes place through magnetic field. So here, see here, introduction of transformer. So introduction to the transformer. See here the various parts. See here in this section. So here introduction to the transformer. So here these are bushings. Bushings means just like a insulators. So here when we are giving the input from this or taking the output from this side, this is the so pin out of pin, we are taking the supply from this only. These are the bushings. These are the bushings. This is the input bushings, these three, and these three are output bushings. It depends on the voltage levels. And this is the core. Here they are showing here this is the core, and these are the radiators. These are the radiators, and these are the radiators. This one is fan. So this fan for is cooling, and radiator are also cooling the transformer. And this is the totally tank. This tank is filled with the oil. This tank is filled with the oil, and these are the coils. Coils means winding. Coils means winding. So this is about the small parts of transformer. Parts of transformer definition. So here transformer is a static device, AC machine which transfer electrical energy from one electrical circuit to the another electrical circuit without change of frequency through a common magnetic flux. Without change of a frequency through a common magnetic field. So that is the definition of transformer. Here, see here the big size of transformer. This is a conservator, bushings and radiators. See here, this is the transformer. So electrical energy is generated at place where it is easier to get waterhead and coal for hydro and thermal power stations. So in generally, so we are getting the energy from the hydel power plant and solar power plant and coal thermal power plants, and different electric energy resources. So here the electrical energy generated is to be transmitted to considerable distance for use in towns, cities and villages. So transmission of electrical energy at high voltage is economical. So transmission of electrical energy at high voltage is economical. So for electrical machines are required for stepping up the voltage at generated station. So electrical machines are required for stepping down the voltage at place where to be used. Here the step up voltages generating stations are at the generating station and transmission side. So here if the 11 kV is generated, for example 11 kV is generated, it 11 kV is step up to the 400 kV by using of step up transformers. So there is requirement of step up transformer, and then it is divided into the power is divided into various places. We can receive this much of power, so we can divide it into other places. So this 400 kV is stepped down onto different 400 by 220 to 132 kV, 132 kV into 2. So 33 kV to 11 kV, 11 kV to 415 volts. So there is requirement of step down transformers. So here electric machines used for the purpose is known as transformer. Electrical machine is used for the purpose of as transformer. So now here see here no electrical connection between primary side and secondary side. See here this exciting winding, this is secondary winding. This means here primary winding and secondary winding, there is no connection between the, there is no wire or connection between the primary and secondary. This is the core, this is the core, this is the core. So core is the only, so here see, here core is the only between primary and secondary. This is the exciting winding, that means primary winding, and this is the secondary winding. This is flux in the core, this is the steel core. So now electrical connection is present between the two windings, only core is connected, and magnetic linkage exists between two windings. This is the magnetic link between the two windings, this is the magnetic link. So the magnetic linkage is provided through an path of low reluctance. So here this is for the, so this flux is here going through this low reluctance path. This low reluctance path is provided by the steel core, that is a steel core. So a transformer basically consists of two windings. So these are the windings of high or wound on a soft iron or silicon core. The windings which is connected to the supply main is known as primary winding, and the winding which is connected to the load is known as secondary winding. So here this winding is connected to the supply and this winding is connected to the load. This is called secondary, and this one is called primary. Primary why? So it is connected to the supply, this is connected to the load, so it is called secondary. If another case is, if this is connected to the source, this is called the primary. If this is connected to the load, this is called load, that means secondary. So vice versa. So working principle, see here a 50 or 60 hertz supply is given to the primary winding, that is primary winding. Then you see in the, so here in primary winding in yellow color, the flux will be generated, the flux, this flux will be generating, and this flux is, so is contact with the link with the secondary winding. This, when secondary winding is cuts the flux or flux cuts the winding, then EMF is induced. This is connected to the, this wire is connected to the load. This is called secondary and this one is primary. Here the transformer works on the principle of mutual inductance. Mutual inductance means here the primary flux is cuts the secondary winding. The primary flux, and that means the flux of primary winding cuts this secondary winding. So here mutual inductance between two magnetic coupled coils. It is based on Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. So here the transformer, when primary winding is connected to AC supply means a current flows through it. The current produces an alternating flux in the core. The flux links with the primary winding and produces self-induced EMF in the primary winding, which opposes the applied voltage. Here the flux through the core, here this flux through the core and links with the secondary windings to induce an EMF called mutual induced EMF. Here this flux is cuts the conductor. When this flux cuts the conductor or conductor cuts the flux, EMF is in the secondary winding. This EMF is due to the primary flux, so it is mutually, so it is called mutually induced EMF in the secondary winding. Mutually induced EMF in the secondary winding. The frequency of the EMF induced in the secondary is same as that of the flux or that of the supply voltage. So the primary frequency is how much, and also same frequency will be maintained at the secondary side. The frequency of the EMF induced in the secondary is same as that of flux or that of the supply voltage. That means if we are at primary side is 50 Hz, secondary also maintain the same frequency 50 Hz this side. The induced EMF in the secondary winding will be able to circulate the current in the external load connected to it. So energy is transferred from primary winding to the secondary winding electromagnetic induction principle without change of frequency. That means the frequency is maintains the same. Step up transformer is, that means here, for example, here the number of turns, here the number of turns are less. Here we are taking 120 turns and here taking the 600 turns. So we are giving the supply to the primary, number of turns are less as compared to the secondary side. So here number of turns are more. So when we are giving the supply to the primary side, then immediately what will happen? Here at secondary side number of turns are more, so the voltage will become more. That means it will step up the voltage. Reason is we are using the number of turns. So when the transformer raises the voltage, it is called step up transformer. In step up transformer, the output voltage is higher than the input voltage. Here the voltage is less, this one, as compared to this. Here see here 480 volts, here the 2400 volts. So this is called step up transformer. Next, step down transformer. Here the turns are more in primary side and the turns are less in secondary side. Here the voltage is 480 volts, we are giving the supply to the primary, then voltage will be reduced due to the number of turns, less turns. So here secondary turns are 30 turns, primary turns are 120 turns, then the voltage will be automatically down. So it is the 120 volts. Here 480 volts is primary and then immediately down the voltage 120 volts due to the number of turns reduced. When the transformer reduces the voltage, it is called step down transformer. In step down transformer, the output voltage is less than input voltage. So summary, in this session we have learned about the importance of transformer and features of transformer. So working principle of a transformer. Next, so we learn the quiz. Transformer is which type of electrical machine? It is a static machine, static AC machine, static DC machine, a rotating AC machine, rotating DC machine. This is the answer, static AC machine. So why it is convert AC voltage to AC voltage? It is a static machine. Transformer works on the principle of, so here mutual inductance. This is the answer. Transformer convert electrical energy from one electrical circuit to another electrical circuit without changing frequency. So primary side and secondary side frequency is same. The winding connected to the supply main is called primary winding. Why primary winding means supply winding. The winding connected to the load is known as secondary winding. Define transformer. Working principle of transformer are very important. Thank you.